If you were asked about a thing that you're probably the most proud of, what would you say? As for me, no, it's not my girlfriend, but it's my school, my alma mater. And to be exact, it's not my school, but the personal care I receive there. I know this sounds foolish, but I really want to give you my school as an example that personal care can meet public education, because it's a very paradoxical sentence. Anyways, how many of you have ever attended school? Good, good. And I guess the rest of you can imagine what a school is, right? A building with windows and a door in it, right? And the interesting part is that people entering are sad, but when they are leaving, they are happy, so something great must be happening at the classes. Anyhow, I spent 8 years at a Jesuit high school in Miskolc, where we had an expression from Latin, cura personalis. This comes from Saint Ignatius of Loyola, founder of the Jesuit order, and it means caring for the entire person. And indeed, we were really treated as for whole individuals. People good at sports took part in international competitions, and they won. People good in science took part in international research programs, and they found what they were searching for. People good in arts created masterpieces, and they amazed others. And we liked it. We liked it because it was about us. We liked it because while we were developing ourselves, we could be good at what we were really good at. So we really enjoyed it. And since this was not only about academics, but also about human things, in other words, it was not only a program mentally, but also physically and spiritually, we often described it as a formation, not as an education. And it can really be true if you think it over for just a second, that a 5th grader, little kid, entered the school at the age 10 and left it at the age of 18 as a grown-up man or woman. An immense responsibility for the teachers. But if they do what must be done, magic happens. So now you have an image of cura personalis. There is an excellent movie titled Dead Poets Society. As for the title, I don't really like it since it's very scary, but the plot is unbelievably rich in takeaway messages. Frankly, it's about a very prestigious high school that is completely focused on academic excellence, tradition, discipline. No girls, no radios and no music, no informal events like parties, just working hard and getting into the best universities. Into this environment comes a young English teacher like a fresh springtime breeze. What he does is that he puts the boys' academic needs into the center of the educational process, and this inspires the boys to do mysterious things. They secretly sneak out from the dormitory and they write poems. They share their apples and candies. So they form a great company. They learn new things, thanks to some personal care in a completely standardized environment. What could not have been achieved by forcing the students to learn could easily be achieved by cura personalis. Now it happened that one of the main actors from this movie attended to Fordham University, the Jesuit University of New York, where he had his professor of education, philosophy, and ethics, Father John Adam. Father Adam, as a Hungarian Jesuit, had to leave the country, and as a part of his academic career, was a professor of philosophy at Fordham University. May he rest in peace. As a great man of faith and as a wonderful personality, he indeed became spiritual father for thousands of Hungarians over the big water and later here at home as well. Because Father Adam happened to be my teacher at my alma mater. Once he said this to one of my favorite teachers: they should be never taught. There is never any need for scolding. They should be taught with love. And just to get back to my topic, let's interpret it in this way. Education can be more efficient, not by strict rules and by forcing the students to learn, but by engaging them, by encouraging them, and by making them enjoy the educational process. In other words, by cura personalis, like it was in my school. But you see it. You are seeing it. Because that's exactly what Willie was doing at the classes. The guys came, he accepted them with openness, he respected them personal needs and personal backgrounds. And thanks to this, thanks to the rhetoric tools taught, and thanks to the guys' hard work, we can have this wonderful event of these great speeches. Thank you, guys. So honestly, I don't have a degree in education. What I'm saying is not the truth. It's not a perfect recipe for a perfect school. It's just my opinion based on my experience. And after a good talk or two, this may change. In years, this may be different. But I really hope that you sort of feel the idea of cura personalis closer to yourselves. It's not about an emotional relationship in which teachers should be best friends with students. It's not about the regulatory part. It's about a professional relationship in which students and teachers are cooperating for brighter, smarter minds, like it was in my school. But we were not really called as colleagues, but treated as colleagues. And in this way, both teachers and students will find success personalis. Thank you.